Spider-Man games are some of the most exciting superhero experiences out there, but which ones really keep you coming back for more? Today, we're counting down the top 7 Spider-Man games you can play over and over again. Before Insomniac Studios took over the Spider-Man games, Web of Shadows was considered one of the best. The swinging feels great, the open world is perfect for all the web-slinging action, and the black suit is a highlight. What makes this game really special, though, is how replayable it is. The choices you make change the story, who fights by your side, and even which ending you get. Sure, the moral choices aren't super deep, but they're still fun and let you explore Spider-Man's darker side or stick with the good guy path. With 4 possible endings, there's plenty of reason to play it again and again. Ultimate Spider-Man is a game that fully embraces its comic book roots with a unique cel-shaded art style. What sets this one apart is that you get to play as both Spider-Man and Venom. Switching between the two gives you totally different gameplay experiences. Spider-Man's quick and agile, while Venom's all about destruction and chaos. It keeps things fresh and exciting, especially if you're a fan of the comics. Each playthrough feels different because of the contrast between the characters, making this one easy to come back to. In Edge of Time, you jump between the worlds of The Amazing Spider-Man and Spider-Man 2099 in a time travel adventure. The cool thing about this game is how your actions in one time period affect the other, adding a neat twist to the gameplay. Both versions of Spider-Man have different combat styles and abilities, which keeps the game interesting as you switch between them. The story is really engaging, and with multiple endings and abilities to unlock, it's a great game to replay, especially if you're a fan of stories that mix fast-paced action with some cool sci-fi elements. Shattered Dimensions brought the idea of different versions of Spider-Man together before the Spider-Verse was even a thing. The story kicks off with a fight against Mysterio that breaks the Tablet of Order and Chaos, scattering pieces across 4 dimensions. You get to play as 4 different Spider-Men: Amazing Spider-Man, Spider-Man Noir, Spider-Man 2099, and Ultimate Spider-Man. Each one has its own gameplay style, and the levels reflect the unique vibe of each dimension. Plus, you can replay levels with new abilities, which gives you a reason to come back and see how much stronger you can get. It's a little short, but the variety between the Spider-Men makes it feel fresh every time. Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is a follow-up to Insomniac's first Spider-Man game, and it's got a lot going for it. You play as Miles, who's still learning the ropes while Peter is off on a mission with MJ. Miles has his own set of powers, like Venom blasts and invisibility, that make him feel different from Peter, and it adds a fun twist to the gameplay. The story is more personal, especially with the connection to the Tinkerer, and it's a little shorter, which makes it perfect for a quick replay. There's also a New Game Plus mode where you can unlock new suits and skills, so there's plenty of reason to dive back in after your first playthrough. Marvel's Spider-Man took the gaming world by storm when it launched. It introduced us to a mature, seasoned Peter Parker going up against Mr. Negative, the Sinister Six, and of course Dr. Octopus. The swinging feels fantastic, and New York is so full of life that you could spend hours just exploring the city. What keeps people coming back is the New Game Plus mode, which resets the city's challenges and lets you test yourself on the ultimate difficulty. Whether you're replaying for the amazing story, the smooth combat, or the joy of web-slinging through the city, there's always something to keep you hooked. And at number 1, we have Marvel's Spider-Man 2. When it launched, some fans were worried about the lack of New Game Plus at first, but Insomniac quickly addressed that with an update. And now it's the most feature-packed game in the series. The Suit Tech Fusion system lets you combine abilities in ways that feel more powerful than ever before. Plus, it fully uses the PS5's power to deliver a stunning visual experience. Once New Game Plus was added, it made the game even more replayable with tougher challenges and the chance to unlock all new gadgets and abilities. It's the perfect way to experience everything Spider-Man can do, making it the best Spider-Man game yet. So, whether you're playing through these games for the first time or jumping back in for another run, these Spider-Man games offer endless fun. From swinging through the city to taking down iconic villains, each game brings something special that keeps you coming back. Which one are you planning to dive into next?